6:30. All I got to do is throw my bag on the back and launch the boat, and we're gonna get moving. The wind's already picked up since I got going. I did check the weather. There is a wind advisory this afternoon. Doesn't seem to pick up till about 2 o'clock. I'll probably have to pull off. Hopefully I can get lucky and find some shade. The wind is picking up. I got Four Bears Casino back there. I am shooting straight up towards the bank here so I can dodge the wind and follow this bank. If it would have been nice, I would have headed straight over there. I did miss the first round of storms. So I could hear some thundering and see some lightning and watch it do its work. These lakes are slow. The only way to get them done is to do them. But the wind kind of died out for a minute. It was beating up as I was coming this way across. So I got up to this bank here. So I'm gonna follow it along because the wind appeared to be going this direction. The wind has gone every which way direction today, but I've been pretty sheltered. It's generally, the only way it hasn't came from my left-hand side, all the way across the lake. It's pushed me, it's been headwinds, it's crosswinds, but yeah, I've never had crosswinds from the left. And just in this lake, the way it meanders, I don't know my cardinal directions out here. It's moved some storms. There's another one, rain in front of me. Again, I've been lucking out. I did have to get my rain jacket out once today, but it was just spitting, and I just didn't feel like getting cold in the clouds, you know, in the shade. Last night, right after I got settled in, ate and enjoyed my night, a couple friends called me, and so I ended up talking to them, stayed up till about 11 o'clock. After I got off the phone with them, still had to write in my journal. But it was a nice conversation just to hear some friendly voices. It's about 5:30. I've kind of hit a wall. I'm tired. I'm not moving fast. So wind is in my favor though. So at least I am moving a quarter of a mile an hour from the wind. These lakes are just big and slow. That's part of the beast. The wind really picked up, but boy, it was starting to toss you around a little bit. So with me being as tired as I feel, I thought it was a good decision just to pull off. If it cost me a few miles, it cost me a few miles. I just figure better be safe, right? We don't want to be out here making mistakes. I'm tired. Oh yeah, those are pretty lilies. I'll give you a look. Oh yeah, look at that guy. There's some orange ones up there, back there, some more red ones. Yeah, they're my favorite flower. I'm beat. I got dinner going, soaking boiling some ramen. I'm gonna call it good. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna just settle in here pretty quick, clean up, pick up, eat, and go to bed. All right, I'll catch you later. Boy, it was chilly this morning, and I was tired still. Wind's supposed to get big this afternoon. Wind's supposed to be big all day tomorrow, and then it's supposed to die down. So I don't know how far I'll go today. I don't know how far I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be less than today. If I could get around this bend, I got about 10 more miles of it. I might be in the shelter for a while. I did learn last night, I played around on Facebook a little bit, that Ted, he was a guy that I met at Canyon Ferry Lake, and he did pull off. Him and Cody, they just got through Fort Peck, or he's pulling off, and Cody's gonna move on, I guess. Did think a little bit about, you know, giving up a little bit this morning, just a little bit. Not that I was going to, because I understand. You can't quit on a bad day, and I've quit at some adventures before. I've quit ultra marathons. The River to River Trail, I got real sick when I had 20 miles to go, and I had my mom come pick me up a day and a half early. This lake is taking forever. I ended up with 24 miles yesterday. So I'm gonna cover my face up. This reflection's starting to burn. So yeah, I've been getting beat up pretty good this morning by the weather, or the wind, and I don't think that's gonna change for the next day and a half. We'll just keep limping along, keep going. So I'll be having a hard crosswind here in a little bit. They're not bad waves, but they're enough. And it's just that it's relentless, keeps coming at me. Here's a boat coming. But yeah, it hooks up all the way along up here. So I've made it up to the bend of Lake Sakakawea. And here it is. Just want to give you a view of the big water. Hopefully whenever the wind comes and I head around this bend up here to the right, get around the point all the way, break down the wind for the day. And it hasn't got as windy as it said it was going to, so I'm glad about that. So I'm just gonna keep at it. That's all I say every time. I'm probably a broken record talking to you. I'm gonna kayak as far as I can. I'm just gonna do the day. You know, the other day at Miss Peggy's Tobacco Gardens, that was my first hot meal in 17 days. So yes, when you're out unsupported by yourself on these trips, it is a little different. All right, I got a boat coming up. I got to pay attention to where they're going and where I'm going. I'll give you a peek one more time. The wind's really picked up. Glad I made it around that point. If I didn't make it around that point, I don't think I would have if I would have been in this headwind. But yeah, so everybody's hanging out at the beach. I didn't realize it was Sunday. I was sitting here in my head thinking, get a job, you bums. But I'm like, geez, it's Sunday, Shane. I don't know my days of the week. But yeah, everybody's hanging out here. I'll show you everybody hanging out at the beach today. Yeah, I named a bunch of them. You know, there's tacos, fajitas, hamburger, steak, roast. Yeah, all my friends over here. I named them all. You know what you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. You know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I stay entertained out here on the boat. It's about 3:30ish. I came from, I don't know if you can see right over here, the pelicans. I came down this bank, and when I crossed this cove, the wind was hitting me, and so I decided to pull off. It was splashing over the boat. I was hoping to go right over here and just keep going. So I am gonna walk up there and see how it is on the other side. But I'm at a nice sheltered place here, so I may end up just staying here. Tomorrow is supposed to be another rough day wind-wise, so this is where I'm at right now. I'm gonna size some things up. I'm happy to be in a little sheltered place. I think I'm gonna end up staying here because every time I gotta cross these fingers, I can see the white caps right out in the water already. So we're just gonna stay right here tonight. So I made it 24 miles today. I just had a little baby panic attack. I lost my earbud case. I was gonna go ahead and charge it. So I remember I fumbled it by the boat. So I'm gonna go back and have a look next to the boat to see if I accidentally left it there. And I swore I tossed it down up here, but that may be wrong. Other things cool that happened today. This morning, a paddlefish surfaced so close to me, it splashed me with water. It's pretty awesome. Every time I see one, I swear it's like a river dolphin. Like, ah, no, it's not. But yeah, they're real cool. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about my earbuds. Not ready to freak out. Still got plenty of daylight. I've only gone so far when I was here. I've only gone from there to here since I remember having them in my hand last. Found. All right, so I don't have to worry about being alone with my thoughts for the next 5 or 6 days. Weather report. Windy as hell. Yeah, 22, 24 miles an hour. Supposed to do the same tomorrow.